All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live from Korea. This is the Tekken World Tour 2019 Master Event. I'm here with Obama. My name is Mark. We're about to get started with another matchup we were just talking about. There's actually a lot of matchups that are going on right now that are probably going to be too intense. We won't be able to cover them all, but we'll try our best so you guys can get updates and be able to see all this good stuff.
That's just how it is, man. We got all these setups here. 2 stream setups, actually. We're going to able to run, 2 sets simultaneously. But right now, yeah, you can see everybody walking around. There's John Ding.
Oh, man, you see the Mountain Man. Saint's over there as well.
Dimeback as well.
They're all here.
They said, Giuna said he talked to him. He said they're ready, man. Yeah. They've been grinding. They said they've been practicing. Feeling good.
It's crazy, too, because, we haven't seen Dimeback. We haven't seen Saint since the TWT finals last year.
They've been lying low, been very quiet recently.
Same thing, I think, with JDCR. We haven't seen him in a while either. So it'll be nice, of course, to see those guys playing again, see what type of or what level of ready they are.
Yeah, maybe not since EVO Japan and the Korea JP 12v12, right?
Yeah.
Where, JDCR, unfortunately, he committed to Armor King, if I'm not mistaken, right? And took kind of an early dip.
Yep. I feel like he's probably had more than enough time to kind of develop his style with Armor King, and we've seen, a lot of different players using Armor King. I feel like he has the potential to be a great character.
Hey, you saw the champ out there, and there's a Rangchu, there's Chikarin as well. Yeah, this is good. This top 32, top 16 is going to deliver, man. You guys, sit tight.
It's going to be a good day.
We just had a really, really good set.
We're going all the way up to our top 8 today.
Yeah.
And look at that. Nee with the entourage. Everyone there taking pictures with the Rocks boys.
Shaking hands, kissing babies. There's Pecos. Giving moral support to Mimi. Trying to make it through pools on winner's side. There's Yu as well.
They're about to get started with their matchup as well. But we're going to go to the mainstream station right now. I think our next matchup that we might be showing.
Let's go.
It's going to be Shine from Korea going up against Yamasa's Take from Japan. And that matchup, of course, you can see him right there on the camera right now.
Yeah, so my question is for Take.
Yeah.
It felt like after Season 2 dropped, right, he kind of went away from Kazumi, but since the Arslan Ash effect.
I was going to say that. See, that's something that we really didn't touch on. A lot of people thought, Kazumi was done. A lot of players exclaimed that.
They went real quick to put the fork in her.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people said that, we saw Take switching over to Paul, using Steve. Were there any other prominent Kazumi players that made switches?
That made the switch? I can remember more off the top of my head that kind of just have been experimenting around, rotating around.
Kokoma's
Kokoma was rotating around. Yeah. Take rotating around.
I feel like, anyone that mained Kazumi wasn't really a Kazumi main. They just happened to use her as well because she was really strong.
There's some out there, right? Like, Tares Cutter. He remained loyal.
Okay, yeah.
He remained loyal.
Yeah, but he wasn't winning tournaments, though.
True.
Same thing with Kade from Osaka. He wasn't winning tournaments.
Yeah, getting in there, but not really being able to, make that high impact performance like you would expect from a Take per se.
Yeah.
But that's my question with him. Post Arslan Ash effect.
He went back to her.
You see a lot of them. Hey, maybe it can be done. Maybe you can win a tournament with this character. And now, of course, I'll say this. Maybe a couple weeks ago at the dojo event, we saw him kind of still running a little bit of Paul, still running a little bit of kind of switching in between characters here and there, depending on matchups. I'm curious as to, does he just go with Kazumi from the start here, going up against Shine Lily?
Sometimes it's awesome to get a new layer of perspective, and just seeing other people being able to do things with not only your character but other characters in certain matchups.
That's what a lot of the players talked about, right? When they were able to watch him win the way he won too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you called it there. A lot of them talked about like, wow, it not even on the level of wow, this guy from Pakistan came into one of the just most dense tournaments for this game period. And then won the way he did, and it's not like he was dodging matchups or anything in the way there.
Nope.
Won in the most dramatic way possible, and then with that character the whole time too.
Yeah.
For a lot of them, it was a motivational factor. You read a lot about it in interviews and just hearing them talk about it in a lot of shows and programs like that. For them, it is a big motivational thing. Like, wow, I got to step my shit up, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think one of the things that we should really focus on this year is not only as viewers, not only people that do commentary, is we need to focus on these crazy underlying storylines that people don't get to hear about. Like these journeys that the journey that these players go through to be able to kind of prepare themselves for a tournament or to be able to compete at this high level. It's crazy. There's a lot of things that people don't even know or don't even think about.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I think it sounds corny, right? It sounds cheesy, but
I guess it does sound cheesy.
But it's real shit.
This is the shit that makes up your favorite anime and manga. You better pay attention. You got to read the lore. You got to read the source books.
There's something to say about that, right? When you have the guy who had to go through more bullshit outside the tournament to make it to the tournament.
Yeah. So and when he wins with Kazumi in that situation, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
Given that situation.
If that guy's able to play the way he was given the conditions, then that puts it on everybody else.
It doesn't matter where he's from. It just matters that he won with that character. Oh, what match is this? See, I didn't even look at the back of his head.
Rotating around pools. It's whatever, Fart, man. Look, take your time, man. You out here, you just had your birthday. Just take it easy.
Happy birthday to Fart. You know,
happy birthday to Fart, to
recently.
Giuda, then it was you, then it was him.
And Rip had his birthday too?
For sure, yeah. In the past
happening.
month. Take it easy, man. We're just out here enjoying
this
the
one
game.
looks really serious.
You know it's a serious match when you see the people with the neck lurched over like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the acute angle vision on the health bar.
You know, I would say the the rivalry or the matchup between Korea and Japan, probably that year that Naroma came here and he won, that was probably the first time in a long time that Japan actually put it. I would say really kind of dominated in a Tekken game. It's been a long time, but you know, there's been so much history between these two. I don't know if you were talking to No Pants recently, but I was talking to him about subtitling that Gunso Cup documentary.
Yeah, the first 20-30 minutes of that is actually really
it's really super interesting. It's super interesting.
It's cool because, you know, especially at that time with that kind of stage and with the way that game developed, right?
Yeah.
Hearing what's always cool to me is hearing them talk about each other. When you hear like how they feel about the opponent, or maybe sometimes it's almost like it's never admiration per se.
Yeah.
But it's more like a mutual respect, right? You drop corn in the game, I drop corn in the game. Man, you're really good at these things. I really respect this about you.
It's crazy too because, you know, one of the star players that we see nowadays, Kudan's, unfortunately, I don't think he's here at the tournament today.
Yeah.
But he was around back then. A lot of those players, a lot of the old school players were around back then during the Tekken 5
featured quite prominently in that video, actually.
Yeah, and I hope you guys look forward to that kind of stuff because I think you're going to be featuring it on your stream maybe, and I know Ricksta might be doing it as well. So look out for that. There's some cool stuff coming from No Pants in the near future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially when you see where this game has gone now, right? Especially where we are now. It's always really cool to take that look back and see how things develop to get to the point where we are. Maybe a lot of new people jumping in, maybe it's not so interesting to them, but for me, like, it's always really easy to get hype about. And it adds another layer of gravity to the matches you watch, too, even today, right? Let's go. We finally going to get it, man. Yamasa Take going up against Shine. So what is the matchup is my question. Lily versus?
Is it going to be Paul? I feel like it might be Paul. No.
He ran the old lady.
He watched all those arson-ass matches.
He ran the old lady.
He watched them all.
So what am I going to be looking for when you watch this match develop, what should I be looking out for as the Kazumi player against Lily?
Against Lily, I think Take, the way he plays so defensive-minded.
Yeah,
so,
they call him the Shield. That's one of his nicknames.
The Shield, the Wall, whatever you want to do. But if you put that kind of player and you combine it with, you know, just the toolset that Kazumi has, I think it's going to be on him. I think Shine is going to be the one that's going to have to like take a risk. And that's the thing that Taka has to watch out for. The risk and the, I can't believe the guy just did this kind of stuff that Shine's going to be able to pull out.
What I'm also curious about is how Take is able to try to seal Shine's sidestep, right? Obviously, you look at this character, Lily, her ability to step is crazy, man.
She has an extra pep to her step.
There's the why does she move so fast in the foreground and background like that?
It's the boots, it's the hair, I don't know what it is.
Whatever it is, man, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Right off the bat, Take able to take early advantage here.
You know, the crazy thing about it too is, you know, Shine is no stranger to pulling off upsets. You know, I say that with quotation marks.
And on big stages too. This is legacy player.
So I wouldn't be surprised. You know, even if he does win, I wouldn't even really call it an upset. You know, he's been known to be able to take out some of the best players.
I mean, this is round 2 pools. This is it's not an upset or anything like that. This is just a match right off the bat. Scouts the low parry again one more time. Take Ikinasai.
Yeah, the Shield hero right now putting in that work. He is quite at an advantage here in the matchup right now. And again, if he doesn't take too many risks here, it's gonna be really hard for Lily to really
get your hands out my hair like that.
But man, a rage drive will do it.
To the wall too.
Oh, he got it. He pulled it off. Wow, what a comeback.
Round
What a comeback.
fight.
Those are the kind of rounds you have to be able to shake that off too. Take's really good about it in general, but man, that hurts when you outplay them for like 40 seconds like that, and then they just make a really good run.
You know, I would say, you know, it's really, really rare that we ever see Take become, you know,
You don't really see him get tilted.
he doesn't
like
get
that.
tilted,
Yeah.
he doesn't get shook, really.
And that's one reason why he's one of the most consistent players that Japan has to offer, right?
Yeah.
KO.
Nice.
Nice. We had full control that last round.
Round 4.
Didn't have another situation
That's
where
what-
rage came in.
That's what's always so impressive about him. He's the way we just said, after that kind of round, able to just bring it back down, settle it down. I'm going to commit to my guard. I'm going to take my simple punishes, do my best to prevent you from being able to just step me and just go all over me. Here we go. Big pickup one more time.
And that's the thing, too. If he's not stepping, he's blocking. If he's not stepping, he's backdashing. He's creating these opportunities for Shine to kind of mess up. But Shine, you know, he's fighting back now. We'll see.
Yeah, off the plus frames, able to take some advantage here.
You know, and you look at the adjustment that Shine's making, too. He's attacking in a weird rhythm, you know. He's mixing it up just enough to kind of make Take second-guess himself.
Nice post drive. Pushing Take.
Oh.
Wow. Right back at you.
Right through the heart.
You win.
Yep. I would have that look, too, young man. And Take, you know, business as usual, man. I'm surprised we don't see any of the guys with the frog hats in the background in the cut.
You know how much those hats are?
Like very expensive from what
Why
I
are
hear.
those hats $150? Can
I
you
don't
answer?
know, man. Hey, you know they got the money if they put it in the game, right?
So yeah, Take took the loss to Chanel and Nee at the mix-up earlier, just a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Kind of disappointing finish for the Yamasa boys at mix-up early on. Right at the first Master event to open up the calendar year, but
It's crazy because you know last year Japan didn't really go to any of the early.
they came on
events.
strong late last year.
Yeah, they
right?
came on strong very late. So it's nice to see him traveling early on this year, trying to take advantage of you know, just being out there and being able to get those early points. Because I'll say, you know, there is a lot of situations in the past in the Tekken World Tour where people who have gotten points and dominated early on did not even
ended up
win.
falling out.
Yeah, the burnout is real.
That's something else too, man. You got to be able to pace yourself. Pace yourself on the calendar, but also be able to stay in there.
Yeah. Nice block again here, getting the punish.
It's the 4-4 in return. Sidestep launch from Shine.
All right, pushing towards the wall here. It's going to do some decent damage.
Just outside the wall, but able to, again, take this position. Look at this.
And he's content with just using the sidestep here for the positioning. And look at that, switching the favor.
Good tech from Take.
Oh, oh.
Clapped up to the wall.
Oh
That's
my
gonna
gosh.
just about do it. Yeah, he's done. No.
KO.
He cleans up. I like it. So Shine here on the scoreboard here. Taking it around. And, you know, we're going to probably see it again. Take's going to be not phased at all.
That's so important for, like, that's why he is as successful as he is. Nice step and launch. His ability to just settle down. No matter what happened last round, I'm going to play my game this round.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're starting to see it, I think, very slowly, but Take is starting to use that kind of the mini vortex that she has in a standing position where she can, you know, go for a quick poke and then start sidestepping and creating opportunities. Oh, got hit out of it. Got to be careful. Oh, sidestep just enough. And look at this positioning. Shine's going to have to be careful.
Take on the 1+2
Oh.
with the follow-up. 1-1-2 finish.
Yeah, ended up hanging himself there. Went for the down 4-2. And Take again, just waiting for these opportunities. But this time, Shine's starting the sidestep of his own. Oh.
The thing that also is really impressive to me is, like, with the way that Take plays in particular, with that style, that level of focus and attention that you need to have.
Oh, yeah.
As the tournament goes on, being able to do that into a top 8, into a championship match. Good thing this tournament is 2 days, man. That's rough.
Yeah, you're going to need some time to kind of recover.
Oh, it's magic. Peeled off the sidewall, saving lives. Tech that shit. Good float off the knee.
Man, the way these guys have been fighting, if they're not, you know, sliding against the wall there, they don't have much room to move. Look at this. Very compact in the open.
Take is just, dude, Shine keeps trying to emphasize the 1+2 throw, and Take is just not letting him have it at all.
Not giving him any room to breathe here. And I feel like it's very dangerous too, because, you know, Shine's going to have to go for these big lunging moves, and he's going to open himself up for a major counterattack from Take.
You can maybe a little bit of desperation starts to set in, starts having to commit a little bit harder, and Take thrives off that.
Yeah, I mean, Take's not the one taking the risk here. Oh, look at that. Just weaving in like a boxer.
Dude, watching someone play this game like this, it just makes me jealous.
Okay. Nice combo here. Gets the follow-up here.
That's good reward off of a low parry, man. You get the wall like this,
Oh, yeah.
all that damage too, nice. Okay, Shine, able to bring it back.
All right, Shine, this is big. If he takes this round, he's going to be able to tie up the set.
Dude, he got that last round off that one low parry. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the great thing. You know, Lily is able to capitalize on damage, especially at the wall. Just the nature of her back turn attack and it not scaling. Uh-oh. Nice.
Stomps.
Take fighting back.
Flash punch combo, get the
Oh,
knockdown.
he was ready for it. No 1-2-3 for you.
Oh, and back dash just ducks just out of range. Secures the whip punish. Take moving on winner's side.
Yeah, the shield, the wall. Take moving on.
And that's pool 3. So Take over Shine here. That's going to drop Shine into the loser's bracket side. Take, meanwhile, going to have to deal with the likes of likely Chikarin.
Oh, man.
Moving on that. Yeah, man, that's rough. Those two guys just played.
So
just played each other.
Chanel is also in that loser's side
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
Oh, man. So that's going to be tough for whoever's in there. But we do have more matchups coming up.
Pool, that's a rough pool, man. That's rough. Oh,
I feel like there's no
good pool. Like
yeah, I was going to say there's no easy way out.
we've been saying it all morning, man. Like it is what it is. It's just with this kind of event, with this kind of tournament, no matter where you are, if you're gonna make it to the top 8, it's not gonna be because you duck bodies, right? You got to be able to collect bodies at this
Yeah.
point. It's just how it is. But thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world again. Tekken World Tour 2019. This is Rocks and Roll Korea. This is the Korea Masters event.
Only the second master event of the tour so far.
Yeah, first one for the Asia region, but yeah, we're still really early. It's been less than a month, man,
Yeah.
since we got things kicked off.
Yeah, actually, it has been less than a month. So we started things April the 20th in France.
It feels like it's been longer because there's been so many events, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so many
I mean,
events and so many, active things to watch on stream, too.
Yeah, that's
which has
true.
been great. I mean, it's been a blessing right now.
Well,
If you're a Tekken
I mean,
fan,
shoot, if you want to open it up to that, man, it feels like it never stopped since the World Tour finished, right?
you got to think about it. It hasn't stopped. It went from Dude, there was so much stuff because there's a lot of things not part of the tour. There was that invitational. There was Evo Japan.
off the top of my
There
head,
was
dude,
all the-
Evo Japan, Keroto Cup, the Nagasaki event, Damage Germany, just off the top of my head, man. And there's been way more than that.
Yeah, way more. So we have Mimi up on stage right now, also here from Japan. She's not using anyone else other than Asuka, right?
No, I don't think so. She's been messing around with a few other characters too, right? But in tournament, just Asuka. Asuka or on?
And we got McRoy from Korea going up against Mimi.
So when you watch this matchup, Asuka versus Hwoarang, what should I be looking for in the mid range in particular?
It's almost going to depend on how aggressive the Hwoarang is. If the Hwoarang guy wants to go in, and knowing McRoy, he's not going to go in. He's going to kind of pick his shots the right way, especially with a character like Asuka, who's so strong and has so many counter-hit opportunities.
So threatening, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like this is going to be like a pure game of chess. The thing that obviously he's going to have to watch out for is a lot of the big wind-up attacks that Asuka has. And, the way that Mimi plays, I feel like she's going to play very safe.
Never shake hands. Take him to the wall. 3 spins? Wow.
Oh, nice. Instant running 3 there.
Trying to bring it out early. McRoy now, like you said, at first started trying to back it up a little bit, and now he's trying to go in. And Mimi's just going to swing on him, fine.
Yeah, that's the thing is, Asuka can brawl with the rest of them, right?
Mid kick, she had an opportunity to close it out.
Goes to the mid, yeah. Oh.
Post raves drive, eats the mid.
Round 2.
Blocks the mid, eats the low.
Fight.
Nice. I thought he had the counter hit there. No, he's starting to party now. He's going to have to be careful because, Mimi can find a nice, clean hit here. Oh, nice. And there's the back 3.
That's a start.
That is definitely one of the starts. Oh, she went for the catch there. You got to tech to be able to get out of that.
Trade in favor of McRoy.
Round 3.
Yeah, he's starting to run away with it. I feel like Mimi is going to have to start taking opportunities here. Uh-huh. Oh,
Nice,
as
big
soon as
four.
he went for it. Nice, able to get the counter hit, the follow-up. Looking really good for Mimi. Oh, evasive punch, and that's
Nice.
going to beat the mix-up, of course.
The second she landed that sidestep attack, it was done.
Yeah.
Fight.
Awesome step. Punch him low. Another clutch back 3.
And that move is so dangerous against Hwoarang.
Dude, it's so annoying.
It beats a lot of mids, it beats a lot of his highs, and his lows, of course. Oh, the stomps, really? Instant running 3 again. The follow-up here. Oh, rolling right kick. You got to be careful. That backlash could have hurt. They trade blows. Both in rage. Mix up. What you going to do? Evasive punch again. Oh, really nice block.
Looking from the swing.
Oh,
wow.
and the slight evasion there was able to beat it out. Kind of spike her to the ground, and that's just unfortunate there for Mimi.
Trying to confirm the rules that she wanted to go with it.
The stage select.
chain?
Yeah. That definitely was a hand motion for stage change.
Yeah, obviously the new Tekken World Tour rules, right? You have the ability to either switch your character or change the stage.
You can only do one though.
And this is the first for the first real big master event for the Asia region out here. A lot of them still trying to get used to the new rules, trying to confirm.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, when we were at the mix-up and it being a new rule, a lot of people were still kind of figuring that out. Not used to it yet, but hopefully more and more people will be understanding.
Rolls the dice again. Goes to Cathedral, much wider stage.
I was just informed that Kudan's was supposed to go today, but he couldn't make it because of a family
reasons, yeah.
Okay. So hopefully everything's good with him.
Yeah, I heard similar things with Ulsan. They were all signed up to go, but yeah, we'll see if he actually shows up. In the meantime, Mimi, man, back turn. Gets stuck to the wall. Gets stomped on. American.
Oh my gosh. Everything seems to be working out there in McRoy. He's telling people that are watching at home, you need to clip this shit. Oh, man.
Mimi right back at you off the back three to the wall.
Unfortunately, there didn't get the clean hit.
Yeah, feints with spin, goes low.
Instant running 3 again. He's been using that a lot.
One more time. Bro, when she starts flipping and your bar starts going down.
Yep. That's when you know it's real. All right, tied up on rounds here. You know, Mimi had an opportunity that last match here. I wouldn't count her out yet. And man, the backlash again. Oh, the crush.
Nice.
Beats the low jab. Downstairs? Yes, sir. And the guaranteed plasma afterwards.
Man, just dripped her for 50% just like that. Still stuck on the wall.
Oh, my gosh. Can gets the counter hit, the follow-up. She's picking her shots. She's being, oh, no, they all hit.
Yeah, it felt like early on when the match first started, she was willing to just, you know, I'll run 3 spins on you, fine.
Yep.
Now you see her playing a little bit more scary, willing to feint it, just take her low damage.
Nice, look at this follow-up here. Impressive stuff.
Okay,
she's looking
Mimi.
to close it out. Oh, just right.
Yeah, gets the mid-ender. Homing and then sticks him. Okay, Mimi.
All right.
Not out of this yet.
The parfait taking it to a final round here, match number 2. Is it going to be enough for Mimi, though? Is Mimi going to be able to tie it up? I like it there. Goes for the... Oh, man. That was a counter hit, too.
Mimi has definitely been representing the side step 2 a lot.
All right, gets the neck.
Nice.
Again, look at this pressure here from McRoy. Looking to finalize it right here.
Yeah, trying to best to defend it, but McRoy able to close it out. 2-0 over Mimi.
Oh, man. She's going to have to go to the loser's bracket now, where it's going to be tough, obviously. McRoy moving on. I feel like we've seen 14 Hwarangs today.
Dude, it's been at least 4. It's been at least 4 or 5. Yeah.
There's been a lot. Popular character here in Korea.
Oh, for good. Yeah, obviously, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even think about it on that level.
But it's crazy too. I mean, you look at the standings for Tekken World Tour. It's very rare that we'll see a Hwarang in the top. I think Speed Kick's probably the best performing Hwarang player.
outside of Speed Kicks, you don't really see him represented as a watch.
Nice.
Bots briefly for a little while. Right?
Yeah, I hope we see him again. I mean, obviously, probably one of the most brilliant Hwarang players.
Well, you know, he came to the Fighting Tuesday Dojo event, you know, 100-man dojo event
How'd
a
he
couple
do?
weeks ago. I believe he got top 16. He finished just outside top 8.
At least he got some points, right?
Yeah.
Or is it only top 8 for Dojo?
It's only top 8 for dojo, I believe.
Oh, man, that's rough. And we got more action coming up right now. You guys can, well, they can't see it, but we can see who's coming up to the stage.
Who is that? Yeah, we got, what, 2 stages going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. Let me see this one.
Y'all know what time it is. Talk to me. We got Nee coming up.
Yeah, he's been away from the Korean Master event for a while. He didn't play last year. He was doing commentary.
Yeah, took a break.
And you know, at that time, too, he had so many points he didn't need to play.
Last year, that he was undisputed at that point,
Yep.
right? I think maybe, had 1 third place or 2nd place performance on
He had a second place one from Thailand.
In Thailand, because Book ran him 2 sets there. But aside from that, he looked flawless the entire year.
He was flawless.
And so he took last year's Korea event off, just the commentary duty. Gave some other people a chance to be able to get in here, show their stuff, and get some points.
Yep.
But right back at you, you know, comes in here, rocks and roll of Korea. Early on, Tekken World Tour 2019, only the second master event on the calendar. He's trying to get some points, man. He ain't messing around.
Yeah, and you know, he had a decent, I would say decent performance at the mix-up. He ended up losing to Chikarin early on in pools. Fighting all the way back, ended up beating him in the top 8, and then I believe finally getting top 5. Is he top 5 or he got 4?
I believe top 8.
Top 8.
Somewhere in top 8.
Yeah, he got top 8 for sure. He did get some points, but probably not the amount of points that he wanted.
And this is Hikari, the Mishima player that we just watched as well.
Yeah, and Hikari not afraid to go in, especially movement-wise. But it's completely different when you fight against a god with an aura, right?
It's also, you know, what character does Nee play? You know, it doesn't. With him, it feels like it doesn't even really matter in a lot of matchups. It's just like you still you're playing him.
Let's try. I mean, this is the fun thing. I mean, because Nee can use so many characters, we can kind of predict or guess maybe which character he's going to use. I mean, in this matchup, who do you think he's going to use against Kazuya? I have a feeling that he's either going to pick Steve or Paul.
And why is that?
I just feel like Steve can outpoke most Mishima characters, and then Paul just because he's solid overall with Paul.
Solid overall, the damage as well. Yeah.
I feel like when he uses Paul, it's one of those It's one of those things where he can use Paul against almost any character. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's very rare that I see him use Devil or Mishima against another Mishima.
Yeah, I mean, he runs it from time to time, depending. It feels like more player matchup maybe as well.
Like against Kudans, I've seen him use Devil Jin, but I don't know, against Kazuya.
I get that's always my question. It feels like there's some matchups his character selection is inconsistent. It almost makes you wonder.
I feel like it might be a player level too.
It's player based. I would assume. Yeah. Right? It'd be cool to pick his brain about it later.
I'd love to. I think so. My guess is going to be Steve or Paul. Any guesses from your end? I mean, there's even a possibility of Jin in my eyes.
Steve,
but we haven't seen his Jin in a long time.
For me, if he's been practicing, if he's been playing, if he's going, I mean, would he run the same character the entire? Steve would make sense, I think. Yeah. Right?
What if he's in a mode where he wants to please the fans? Sometimes he does that too.
You know, yeah, there's that as well. To me, it feels like a lot of times, like you said, the Steve pick versus Mishima's, you see that often with him. But even then, sometimes he runs Mishima's right back at him too.
Yeah. If he is going to use a Mishima, I feel like he'll use Heihachi.
Heihachi?
Is he hovering? Is that him?
He's queued up over him.
Because he has a beast of a Heihachi.
So Hikari's queued up on Kaz.
All right, it's going to be an interesting matchup. You know, we saw Hikari earlier today. He obviously has the execution, but does that even matter against a player like Nee? That wave dash ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Well, there you go. He runs Kaz right back.
Wow. Wow.
But just like we were saying, we've seen him do this too.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Steve pick makes a lot of sense, but sometimes he'll run Mishima's right back at you. Sometimes, yeah.
Get ready for the next
Can't say I expected it, but here we go. Nee Kazuya going up against Hikari Kazuya.
It's very rare that we see him do a mirror match. But this one should be fun.
Yeah, Mishima's on screen just going at each other out here in Korea? Yeah,
I mean,
on, man.
in Korea, I expect this. Let's go. Get that Hwarang character out of here. Let's see some Mishimas.
Mark, man, where can I get a purple suit like that?
Round one.
Man, I would ask you. I feel like I should ask you that.
What do you mean? No, not like that color. I'm trying to get one like that.
Man, bring it to Evo. Let's go. Okay, here's a follow-up. You know, Hikari starting off early.
But good conversion in the mid-range.
Ooh, what a whip punish. That's what I like to see. You know, Mishima battles is all about spacing and that electric wind God fist.
Standing in that 1, that 2 range, and then once they get in on their own terms, go up into the wave dash pressure.
Oh, God, this is sick. What?
Bro, they're just swinging on each other. God
what
damn.
are they doing? What is he doing? Stop! Oh, my God. Stop moving like that.
Hikari, though, with the drive to close it out.
Round 2.
Man, I don't know. I had like.
What are they do? Are they
I had, like,
leaving, dude?
I had like 14 heart palpitations when they were playing around. Y'all quit playing like that.
There's the counter hit.
There's a follow up here. What's he gonna go for? No, he went for the ground dash 3. Didn't get it. Jeez, the movement here.
Yeah, that snap. All right, Nee gonna draw blood here.
Ugh. Ugh.
Electric right back at you.
Are you trying to style on Nee? I mean, it's working, but damn, bro.
Fight.
Maybe he didn't like your comment about the purple suit. What happened?
Oh, it
Is this
looked
a button check?
He was putting something down. He had his hand. Yeah. Is this a button check?
You dirty. Was this really? Oh my god.
You know what?
Give him a point anyway.
For a button check, this ain't bad. This ain't bad.
Probably the best button check I've seen in years. No wonder they're dropping comp. Man, get the hell out of here.
You win.
That was sick though. I've never.
I definitely had the thought as somewhere I'm like, dude, they're swinging on each other like.
I've never had a button check hurt me like that.
To the king of
I wanted it to be real, right?
All right, is he even gonna pick Kazuya? Yeah, he picked
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve.
God
Damn
damn
it.
it! Get the
Steve Cos, like you were saying.
I really tried to do commentary for that button check.
Kazuya
I feel baited.
It happens to the best of us, man.
I'm upset.
Get ready for the
I hope
Alright,
one of these guys loses.
So check this out, Mark, man. You were saying Steve versus Mishimas. He tends to do really well. He can outpoke them. What pokes are we going to – where do you expect a Steve player to stand? What pokes do you expect to see
So
put out there?
the two major ones are the scariest ones that we're going to see is going to be the counter hit fishing tool. So it's going to be back one.
back
it's going
one,
to be
the
down
threat of
forward
back
two.
one counter hit is huge.
Back one and down forward two are going to kind of seal the ability for Hikari to really do anything risky. So Hikari's going to have to play insanely compact. Aside from that, the jab, just standing jab itself, not even 1-2 or 1-2-1.
Just because he has so many options, they can come at.
Jab is going to complement everything that Nee does. So it's going to be interesting because, you know, Steve doesn't have the best mix-ups. He doesn't have the best way to really open up his opponents. So Nee is totally banking on the fact that Hikari is going to make mistakes. And just like that, he made every single mistake.
Or even just one or two. That's enough.
Yeah.
KO.
And look at that, Nee starting it off.
Fight.
Block and punish. It also
Nice.
really becomes difficult based on life lead as well, right? If it's a situation where Nee has the life lead and all of a sudden you have to go in on him, that's
It's all about risk mitigation.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in a situation where Steve has the life lead and you have to go in on him, good luck, homie. That's what Steve wants. That's what Nee wants.
yeah.
But right now, Nee is down, and it's looking really good for Hikari. Hikari Warrior.
Round 3.
Yeah, showing he can play this match. Obviously, if you play a Mishima, you're gonna have to know this matchup either way.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think the most dangerous thing about Kazuya, and I think it really sets him apart from the other Mishimas, is his 50-50, his vortex pressure. What? His pressure is insane. So when it comes to landing the hell sweep and landing, you know, unseeable mix-up, it's just insane.
Jab strings.
He's been using a lot of that low back fist. Oh, nice
Fine from
float.
behind max range, bro.
Man, great presence of mind there from Nee. But, oh, the second hit doesn't land.
Sidewall saving lives, doesn't matter. Peels him right back off, finds an advantageous situation
Round
after.
4.
Nee with a good lead in this first game. 1 round lead.
Oh, he could have had the low. What's he doing?
He didn't let it rip.
You gotta believe. Uh-oh. But Hikari, man, he kind of threw that away, but a magic 4 of his own. Not really magic. That's like voodoo, right? There's a follow-up. Oh,
Nice.
this is going to hurt. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do a ton of damage.
And look at that carry too. EX Sonic able to corner him. Take positional advantage too.
Oh, and he
Hikari,
was
man,
ready.
he gets tagged.
And Nee called him out. He knew there was going to be a reaction of some point. Nee was already ducking when that down back 3 came out.
That's so scary, dude. As a defender when you're blocking that, man.
That was rough.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
I mean, what are you going to do at this point? I feel like he's been duking it out okay. You know, he didn't do too bad. He didn't get completely destroyed there in that last match. Oh, the last day on Earth.
Get ready for the next battle.
I feel like, whenever Nee comes into the spot, especially in Korea, he's probably always favored to win. I feel like, I mean, how often is it? He's been the favorite over the past year, I think.
You say that, but even for someone like him, man, in a tournament like this, even with someone, obviously he has really good play experience versus a large pool of the players here. Even despite
He's
being
never
the
won
favorite,
this tournament.
It's still so tough.
Yeah, he's never won this tournament yet. When was the last time he's won a big tournament in Korea? It's been a while. That's not a team tournament either.
Big launch, yeah. Built the life lead up at this point. He can just keep it risk-free for the rest of the match.
Oh, man, it's looking really good right now. I mean, he doesn't even have to go in aggressively, but
he's just doing it because he's feeling himself, right?
He wants to end it.
Round 2.
Just kind of got overwhelmed there.
Fight.
What could Hikari be doing better, do you think?
Well, the thing is, like, he's not going for the hell sweep. You haven't seen the hell sweep at all, right?
Just too much respect given, I think.
I feel like he's scared to do it. He doesn't want to get launched. He feels like maybe Nee's defense and spacing may be too good. The thing is, he needs stuff like that. There you go.
Well, yeah,
Start the blender.
One out.
Oh, he went for the mix-up. He went for there, but Nee was ready. Oh, he's out!
Double four?
He is out! Hey, man, we saw 2 double Kazuya combos today. Both from
in
this
2
guy.
hours. In 2 hours.
Oh, man. Oh, man, what a trade.
Was that the missing element?
Maybe.
Queue up, drink that juice.
Yeah.
Nah, Nee got you at this wall.
Oh, no.
Another big mid.
Youch.
Right back at you. Okay, counter hit sweet.
Is he going to double activate again? I feel like he might. Oh, no. Oh, no. Unfortunate.
I think Nee ready with the step, able to take advantage after. Queue up, set point Nee at this point.
Nee looking really, really strong, obviously. I mean, we saw Hikari earlier in the tournament, and he was doing very, very impressive work. But right now, go to sleep, baby.
Yeah, here you go, counter hit.
Go to sleep. Do it again. Nice punish. Oh,
it's over.
That's done. Yeah, there's no coming back. Even if he lands like all these hits, it's over.
Finishes them all with the low. Nee able to move on winner's side, as predicted, right? But yeah, good stuff to Hikari, man. Started to show some signs of life towards the end.
Yeah.
Gave us another devil activation.
He's about to text his homeboy and be like, hey, you see that combo
I went double 4 on Nee for no reason. So if Nee's moving on winner's side here, on the same side of Nee in Pool 4, you have Narkov, you have Breadman, you have Strawberry, your boy, Tekken Tag 1, Strawberry. You have Saint for some reason, Bohi, OK, GGE, and Double and Mimi lurking at the bottom. Well, Mimi obviously in losers now, but stuff Double down south.
Yeah, Double I feel like is one of those players that we got to watch out for. You know, he's been very consistent as of late whenever he traveled too. So
yeah, obviously you're going to remember the last chance qualifier from last year's Tekken World Tour Finals came up just a little bit short.
Yeah.
Obviously because, yeah, Gerlanda, man, he played a hell of a set. But also maybe as a player, it felt like up until that point, right? He hadn't really traveled that much outside Japan, right? Very little.
I feel like, a lot of the Japanese players, especially, last year, getting that pro license, them becoming pro Tekken players, a lot of them, other than the Yamasa boys and Naroma, haven't really traveled. And there's a lot of players now that have pro licenses.
There's now 11, yeah. And I'd say, slightly less than half. There's maybe 4 or 5 that maybe don't have the travel experience that you would expect.
Hakayo
right?
doesn't really travel.
Not so much.
He's been to he's been to Evo once, right?
He went to Taiwan. Been to Evo. Kare mostly doesn't travel so much.
Al used to travel.
When
he was younger, he used to travel a lot.
Yeah, right now trying to get to the position where he can a little bit more. Jotaro, not so much.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like the newest license holder, right?
Yeah, new kid on the block in some ways, but maybe expect to see what. It'll be interesting to see how much more they do, especially given the events on the calendar for Japan, right? They have the Osaka Challenger event.
It's crazy. We were just talking about this earlier. Like, the tour is less than a month old, but I feel like it's been going on forever.
It feels like it's been going on for a while.
It's been going on
It's
forever.
just because there's no breaks. There's no breaks. Like,
there's no breaks.
Like you said, there's something every weekend to watch.
Well, the thing is, for these players, I don't know if they realize it. I mean, there could be even more. I mean, they could be doing dojo events every week as long as it's done by a different organizer. They could be playing, they could be competing, and they can be improving their overall ranking every week if they want. Oh, here we go, Jon Ding. Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, going up against Foxhall. This guy streams on Twitch a lot. Gym player. Running Eddie to start off.
Yeah. Jon Ding's been streaming a lot lately too, but he's been streaming the other game.
Check this out.
What's going on? That definitely was in the combo. Delay. Could have had a launch there.
Nice, gets the splat.
Oh, is that gonna
Super
hit?
in the middle.
Yo, you gonna let him style on you like that? Foxholic. That was good.
The crazy thing about this, man, same side of this bracket, Mogold, Yu, Kokuma, and Justice.
Oh, Justice Paul, really? Oh, nice. Wow. That is like two of the worst things to ever happen to you back to back.
Too bad drop punishes. Then yeah, just backdash, fine. You want to give me the whiff? I'll take this launch, I'll take this wall. Put you in rage, I'm good, baby.
Perfect.
Damn, that was such a bad situation there for Foxholic. He had those two clear blocks there.
Yeah, two good blocks, and then you just, but that's the, we talked about it earlier.
That's like, it's like someone shot your dog. Like, who shot your dog? Your girlfriend did. Like, damn. It's a really bad situation. Uh-oh, here we go. Has the wall. And the follow-up goes for the damage.
Your girlfriend shot your dog?
Yeah, that's how you know it's bad.
That's some pro Jared stuff, man. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither. It's been a dark place. Oh, nice. Gets the launch, the follow-up here. He's going for the extra damage and wall carry.
Yeah.
Nice dash.
And he gets it all the way there.
Oh, man. And Foxholic, nice low parry.
Low parry got the wall. Looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do with it.
All right, he still gets a follow-up here, gets some extra damage. Road AO. Oh, is that it? Oh, my God. The knowledge base. All right, he's making up for it. He's making up for it. Let's see what he does.
Still got the wall, too.
Oh, what mix up? He goes for the mid.
Drive mid.
And that's tough. I mean, you're put in a situation where it's going to be pure 50-50. You just got to guess right. What's he going to go for?
Especially against Eddie in that situation. It's scary.
Yeah. And Junding, you know, he's been around. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe not as consistent as he'd like to be. Especially off of last year, he had some really good performances. Right, one CEO.
Yeah. He won a few tournaments. Yeah.
See what he's able to put together in 2019, though.
I feel like it's going to be harder and harder, especially with the characters that he plays. I feel like, you know, Eddie didn't really move at all.
Yeah.
Probably only getting worse because, you know, more people get used to it.
More people are, learning the matchup better.
And that's
Chloe,
the same thing with Chloe, right?
similar, right?
Yeah. So it's time to evolve, and, you know, that's always been the name of the game when it comes to Tekken and, you know, being consistent. You got to evolve, you got to adapt. And I think right now, that's why I think paying attention to what Nee does in this tournament is going to be the biggest, because he's just had that crazy moment of enlightenment after battling against Arslan and playing in Japan the past week.
That's, man, it's just fun to talk. It's fun to watch. It's fun to talk about, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
His impressions after that stuff was right now, Foxhall queued up the other character we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Chloe.
They're dance battling. Okay. And, you know, in the lore, Chloe's the alpha here. She's the dancer.
She gave Eddie a job.
Yeah, Eddie's the backup dancer. Okay.
Round 2.
I don't think they care about that, though, here, the Koreans, though.
No, man, no, absolutely not. That's some game FAQs, though. He gets the launch after. Launch, no pickup.
Oh, I thought he had it there. Unable to get the side step 3+4, but another opportunity, Foxhall dropping it there.
A lot of scrambles here. Nice scout. And then, wow, no pickup off the low parry?
I was choking on something. Nice. Gets the big launch here. The follow-up. What the? How did that miss? But doesn't matter. Junding 1 round away from moving on.
On both sides, yeah. Kind of got a sloppy round there.
Nice. Second hit landing this time. A bit impatient there from Junding.
Good damage, good carry.
Oh, went for the low option. Didn't get the wall standing 1. Could have had a launch combo there. Whoop. Here we go again.
Back to center stage. Foxhall now showing a lot of backdash. Left step.
Another low this time.
Clips him out of back turn.
This is going to hurt big time because that's going to push towards the wall, too.
Off the drive at the wall.
Ouch. Mix up. That's done.
Goes mid. Oh, closes out. Nice. Jon Ding with the quick 2-0 over Foxhall.
And Junding moving on. We'll probably see him a little bit later
His
on.
first matchup in pools was against a guy named Jang Dang.
Junding versus Jang Dang.
Yeah, it's real.
Man, you're right. We are kind of racist. I'm sure they were common names.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know any better, man.
It's like Joe versus Jay.
I'm just a bigot out here, just doing my best to read the names. But anyway,
Chun Ding versus John
Jang
Dang.
Dang. Yeah, look it up, man. This is the bracket.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not making it up. But anyway, thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world. Once again, Tekken World Tour 2019. This is Rocks and Roll Korea out here with this Masters event. And yeah, we're now making our way to maybe about like round 2, round 3 pools for winner side still.
Long way from our top 32.
For
long
sure.
way from our top 16.
We got a lot. You guys got all the time in the world. Go get something to eat. Go get something to drink. Probably gonna go back to Probably gonna go to loser side in a little while.
Yeah, and we're going up to our top 8 today.
Yeah,
that means we're gonna whittle it down to 8 of the best players in Korea, in this region or around the world. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can handle that because there's gonna be a lot of action.
The big thing too, man, is it's a big deal. I think, especially with the way that the Tekken World Tour, with the way the rules changed, especially for some of these players to be able to get it in early, be able to get their points in early, especially at a big event like this, man. Especially out here in Korea like this, be able to get it in early, set their points in. Okay, I compete at these master events. I got locked in on one of the hardest events on the tour. We can go ahead and say that.
Yeah, and you got to remember, you are limited to your best performances.
Your best performances, exactly.
Yeah,
so that's a big deal, especially going in towards the tail end. If you remember, man, the way the tail end of the rankings broke down to last year, right? Some people on the outside looking in just like barely, too.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 players that were right by each other.
There was a crazy battle down here. The guys at the top were just like, what's going on?
Just chilling.
Yep.
Yeah. It's brutal, man. A lot of these players, especially for the ones that are, take this very serious, they consider themselves professionals. They want to avoid that situation at all costs.
Yeah, and that's the thing is players can kind of plan ahead now. If they do well early on, they might be able to prevent things like, like burnout or getting figured out.
Yeah.
Leading up to the end. They might be able to really, this is now a situation where people can actually save stuff for the finals.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, I think, scary.
Save that stuff for finals?
Yeah, save it for, they used to say save it for nationals.
Save it for Wait, it's bigger than that
now.
It's
bigger than that now, baby.
National.
This is Tekken.
Save that shit for international.
Yep. Looks like we got Nobi.
Nobi versus B+.
Any Asian parent would be upset with this because why B+? Why not A+?
Damn, that's real shit. Damn,
it's some real shit. Hey, I got to say it, man. I grew up in an Asian
a
household.
3.0, what the hell is that? So let's go. JP versus Korea here. This should be winner's side, and if this is Nobi queued up, that means it has to be full. Let's see. This is pool 1. So this is Rangchu's pool as well. Rangchu's on the top side. Bottom side is going to be Nobi. Let's see, he has Dongpai.
Really? Oh, he's here too?
Yeah.
Man, everybody's here.
Dude, they're out here, man. They're out here. JDCR also on the same side in this bracket in this pool.
Wait, so he's on the same side as Nobi and Rangchu as well?
Nobi? No, Rangchu's up top.
Okay, my bad.
Nobi, JDCR, Malgu, and you also got Puma King waiting at the bottom, too.
Have you been hearing about Malgu? I don't think he streams or anything, right? But Malgu, a lot of people are saying that he is the best Law, obviously, in Korea. But they're also the reason why they think that Law is the #1 character.
That's why I heard somebody saying that recently, like, they consider him very highly ranked, right?
Yeah.
As a character. And they're saying, Malgu, obviously the one representing him out here, the hardest, I would say, out here in Korea.
Yeah, Malgu, just to let people know that haven't been paying attention, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, long time.
I would say he first burst into the scene for Tekken 5, and he's been a prominent player in the Korean scene ever since.
Round 1.
Anyways, we're going to go into the matchup here.
They'll be running drag.
B+ has been to a few events in Japan as well. From what I remember, he went to a few Master Cups. Going up against Nobi right now. But Nobi, of course, no stranger to this matchup.
Yeah, and the question, whenever you see Nobi, especially early on in pools, you always have to ask what Nobi is going to show up this weekend, right? Very hot, cold player, right? When he's feeling himself, when he's hot, when he's confident, he can obviously just show up to a tournament and just win, no questions asked. But kind of inconsistent in nature, right? Kind of temperamental, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like, early on, when no one used Dragunov, he obviously had this streak of this era of dominance where he just, put the hurt on everybody.
Yeah, especially Vanilla T7, right?
Oh, yeah. That year, that was in 2014 where 2015 where he was the Evo champ, and he was also the world champion, right? And that was nuts. All right, anyways, Nobi is looking to run away with his 2 straight rounds.
Absolutely, yeah, good step. No whip punish, able to trying to build up some frame advantage there.
Oh, big counter hit.
Light speed
Oh,
assault.
he knows where he's at on the stage.
Break the gate.
He's going downstairs.
Break the balcony.
We're going to look at the pretty petals of the flowers. They drop it. Oh, he caught him out there. Nice
float.
conversion. Mix up. Oh, look at it. He's working it right now. Oh, not counter hit.
Backdash takes his jab punish.
Hey, B Plus is putting in work right now.
Yeah, eating the mids out of relax. Nobi. Post drive. Goes to the mid kick
Oh
straight. Big
my
launch.
goodness.
Nobi saves it, takes the game.
He likes the swing in the back. Backyard swing blow. No problem.
Yeah, when that brother lowers his shoulder on you, man.
That's how you know you got him.
You're going to eat some damage, the wall, whatever he wants to do.
I feel like that's a blessing and a curse. Nobi, his ability to use that move, the backswing blow, but he always does it towards the end of the match. He'll like never do it in the middle of the match or at the start of the match. He always waits till the end.
It's always like, like with the game on the line,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
He's not afraid to, I mean, you think about it. He's doing a move that's like 2 seconds long.
Round 1.
It's crazy.
Fight.
B plus queuing up the Fang.
Yep.
And at the early parts of this stage too, Drag able to again push to the wall. It's all about who gets control, right? Who gets control of the wall, who's able to use it best.
Oh man, right now, it's in
Nobi.
terms of control,
Round 2.
Nobi is in cruise control right now. Oh man, as soon as we say that, of course. As soon as we say that. Oh man,
but
nice
then
catch.
Yeah. Russian assault.
Oh, a great punish, gets the knockdown. Nobi's doing such a great job. I mean, look, he's sidestepping the right way.
Awesome
He
stuff.
knows exactly, I mean, you know, one of his training partners uses this character, so he knows how to fight the character for sure. But B plus, you know, he's just struggling right now. I feel like this is a huge mistake.
And maybe even B plus factored that into his decision making with what characters to play, right? He knows that obviously Nobi being the Bobby Brady of the group, right?
The Bobby.
If he trains with Greg playing Fang, you know, old man you knows this character inside and out. Shit, he plays the character. He knows.
Not looking good. B plus.
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
Sorry, man. You can't get into this school. We only take the A+ average.
B plus.
Not good enough.
Struggling, man. Had to give him the handshake. Nobi yucking it up. Yeah, you have to imagine he did not want to run Fang against Nobi. That's definitely one character you wouldn't want to pick against him. But
he didn't do too bad using Eddie. I wonder why he didn't stick with him.
Yeah, that's always tough, right? As a player in a tournament, especially when you look back, you're like, man, I played really well here. I lost the game. Maybe I should have stuck with that character. Maybe I should have stuck with my initial gun, right?
Yeah, these are the days of our lives. I mean, sometimes you got to make those hard decisions.
Whether to just commit like that or not. But that's going to close out I think our initial, 2 or 3 hours of tournament action here at Rocks and Roll Korea. Just Nobi moving on winners. We also saw McRoy and Mimi going at it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Mimi, man, struggling. Was able to put together some pretty good sequences, keep it close, but McRoy just opened her up, man.
Yeah, able to run away with it. And we're going to look at some of the highlights that we saw, just some of the matches that we saw earlier today. And we're just talking about it here. He was able to close it out with that brilliant comeback at the end.
Yeah, you can see the stress setting in. She knows she's going to have to get it done through losers, man. And that's a dangerous pool to be swimming around in those sharks, man. Nee and Hikari. After that button check.
I was just saying, seeing those two names just reminded me about that stupid button check. The best button check ever.
And Jon being able to wash Foxhall like Nobi. Breaking those doors. Those things are expensive too, man. Breaks the balcony.
Oh
too.
yeah, I heard. I mean, this whole setup that Geese Howard got going on, he's definitely a collector.
He's doing some nasty stuff to be able to afford that place.
Oh yeah, he's a leader of a local group
An actual hustler.
Yup.
Then Nobi able to chop up B plus to be able to.
He was like, nah.
Looking
no good games here.
Looking like Goose in Top Gun. Just didn't want to eject. He's just like, no, man, no.
He should have hit eject a long time ago, man, before he switched to Feng. But anyways, this is Tekken 7 live, of course, from South Korea. This is the Korean Master event. And we'll be back, of course, with some more Tekken action. Let them know. Let them know.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.